Welcome to Studio 595, Superintendent's Cut. Hello, I'm Dr. Robbie Hooker, Superintendent of Clarke County School District in Athens, Georgia. And today, I'm hosting the first in a series of conversations with our district leaders. Today, we're talking with Dr. Selena Blankenship, our Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, and Mr. Dan Swartz, who's the Executive Director of Talent Management. So let's start with each one of you telling us a little bit about yourselves, how long you've been in the district, the path you took to get here, and what you do in human resources. We'll start with you, Dr. Blankenship.
All right. Well, thank you for having me, Dr. Hooker. I have been in the district about 22 years. I left for a short period of time, but most of my career has been spent in Clarke County School District. I became a teacher early on when I moved to an area with my husband that made it difficult for me to continue in the career path that I had chosen. And honestly, I realized that that's not where my heart was. My heart was in teaching. So I taught, we moved here, and at Clarke Central, I found that I enjoyed working alongside our leaders and, had a real passion for helping to develop others. And so I pursued my leadership degree, became an administrator, a principal, and then found my way into human resources about 8 years ago. About 4 years ago, I came back to the district and have served in this role since then. And we have about a team of about 14 individuals that work in human resources. And this is my executive director for human resources, talent management, Dan Swartz.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me as well. I'm excited to be here. My path to education is a little bit unique as well. I sort of got in it through my wife, who was an elementary school teacher. Loved teaching, loved reaching those students. And I said, I want to help bring sort of the best teachers to the kids that need them the most. And we all know that every student needs a great teacher in their life. And so that kind of was my calling. And so in 2008, I started working with a large school district in Charlotte and had the opportunity to have various roles with them. And one notable role as a human capital specialist, got to do a lot of innovative things around talent and oversaw sort of the talent pillar for a group of schools. And from there, I actually went into consulting. So I did that for about 7 years. A few kids later, and the sort of desire to not sort of travel so much started having me look around about sort of different opportunities, and came across Clarke County School District and really loved what was there and the potential, and working with Dr. Blankenship. And so been here a little over 2 years now, and sort of entering the third hiring season is the kind of the way that I remember it. So
I know that this is a busy time of year for human resources, and we've all heard about the shortage of teachers. Talk to us a little bit about some of the obstacles you face with recruitment and what positions you still have a need for.
I'll start, and then Dan, you can join in. One of the biggest obstacles that we face is really the shortage of individuals going into the teaching profession. The enrollment at the universities and colleges that have educator prep programs has steadily declined over the last several years. And so there's just not the pool of individuals there who want to come into teaching. So Dan can tell you about some of the things that we've been doing to kind of counteract that obstacle.
Yeah, the other thing I'd add to that is probably maybe misinformation, or just this one-off of I had a really bad experience, but really communicating all the great things that can happen in education when you enter into that profession. Yes, it is a challenging career like many other careers, but it's probably one of the most rewarding careers. And I think trying to communicate that opportunity to have a sort of significant impact in the lives of others and really sort of invest in the future. And then I think people think of just teachers, but there's so much more than just teachers. There's business services, but even just education. If you're going into be an educator, there's a huge career opportunity to become an educator, do that well. And then I think both of you have that story of you advanced to be an assistant principal, and sort of now in district office positions. So there really is a larger career than what people think about in education.
Okay. Tell me, what traits do you feel are most important when you're looking for a teacher?
For me, they have to have a passion for working with children and bringing out the best in them and have a positive attitude. Dan, you want to?
Yeah. Instructional capacity is a word that I use a lot. Like we want to see, do you have the ability to teach sort of that content, sort of teacher skills and practices, but then more of the like competencies. We're looking for things like teamwork, the drive to accomplish sort of challenging goals, the ability to create meaningful relationships with students, and then teamwork. This is a very team environment, and so being able to work, collaboratively is also a good skill to have.
We also employ a wide range of classified employees. Talk to me about the opportunities for employment outside the classroom.
Well, I think as Dan mentioned before, there are a wide variety of opportunities that people don't even really think about, from business services, administrative assistance, transportation, nutrition, operations with our maintenance department. So there really are opportunities for, almost every sector of the job market here in the school district. It is a large operation. We employ 2,500 employees approximately to serve our students every day. So we have a lot of different needs and a lot of different opportunities in terms of time and schedules that individuals can take advantage of.
Yeah, I mean, you have the ones that sort of really like people think of right off the bat, the bus drivers, the teachers, but it's so much more than that to run a school district. And so there's an opportunity for everybody in nearly every profession to be a part of our school district.
Thank you. What sets CCSD apart from other area employers and other school districts in this area?
I think one of the things that sets us apart from other school districts is the support that we provide. We have a tremendous capability to support new teachers and veteran teachers, as well as new leaders and seasoned leaders. We have also been able to put things in place to help those who want to broaden their skill set and move into different types of positions through our teacher leader career pathway and our aspiring leader program. And that really helps individuals to, like I said, broaden their skill set, deepen their knowledge around certain aspects of the school district, and take advantage of what we have to offer. And we have great benefits too. And I think our benefits are another area that set us apart from other school districts, because we've taken advantage of some of the waiver opportunities that we have to extend personal days to employees as they increase in years of service and that type of thing.
Yeah, very competitive salary and benefits. And speaking with staff members who come on board and how they're doing, we check in with them periodically. The feedback that I've gotten is really the community that we have here. Our better together. I think a lot of people don't realize we live that out here in the Clarke County School District. And so I've had individuals say, man, everybody is just so nice and welcoming. I'm maybe a first year teacher, I'm new, but they really value my input, and I wasn't, expecting that. So I'm excited to hear that. So that's an exciting, because you want to go to a place where you can work with other individuals and you just have a good time and feel respected and valued as an individual.
And I think it's a testament too, because we have so many former students who come back and work in the school district, whether it's as a teacher, a paraprofessional, a bus driver even. And, that really says a lot when the students have had a good experience in the school district and then they want to come back and work and serve in the school district.
That also bleeds into passion. I think every individual here has a passion to be the best that they can be for the students. And so when you have that type of mission, you want to bring your best and you sort of display like a high level of passion. So that's the other thing I would say.
And I'd say the other thing that I would mention about our benefits is that we look for ways not only to provide great benefits to our teachers, but also to our classified staff. An example of that is the recent 403B match that we've done for our employees who are in the public service employment retirement system, or PSERS as it's called. And so that allows those employees to invest in a 403B option, and we match that up to 6%, which really helps to provide a more equitable retirement for them as compared to our teachers and other certified staff.
Thank you. There's been a lot of talk about the opportunity culture lately. What is the opportunity culture and how will it impact teacher satisfaction and student outcomes? We'll start with you, Mr. Swartz.
Yes, thank you. Something I'm very excited about. This has a really strong potential to create a deeper career pathway for educators. So as we mentioned before, there are lots of opportunities within education, but a lot of those require you to move outside of the classroom. And so this is focused on how do we maximize our most tenured and excellent teachers in a way that allows them to stay in the classroom longer, to earn additional pay and have a larger impact on students. And so through opportunity culture, we're creating new roles that have that specific focus. How do we develop and support teachers on your team or grade level? And how do we get more highly effective teachers in front of more students? And so the opportunity, pun intended, to have both of those pieces together, I think will be significant for the Clarke County School District. It's new to us, but it is a 10-year initiative that has gotten really good results, showing the increase of teacher retention, teacher satisfaction, and increase in student achievement.
How do those interested in working for CCSD find out about the positions that are available? How do they go about doing that, Dr. Blankenship?
Well, we have a website that is hosted by our school district that offers a listing of all of the jobs that are available. And so they can certainly go on our website. We also post vacancy announcements on our social media platforms and through LinkedIn. And they can certainly, we have people who reach out every day through email or phone call to just ask us this is the skill set I bring. What positions do you have available? And we love for people to call and check in with us and send us resumes and that sort of thing to share their talents with us.
Yeah. A quick, easy website to remember, ccsdjobs.org, takes you directly to our job board where you can look at all of our available positions. But then going to the career webpage, if you go to our homepage on the CCSD site, there's a link at the top that says careers. You can click on that and learn all about what we provide, who we are, and hopefully find more information there to get you interested in becoming part of the team.
And if you're interested in being a bus driver, can they still do the text to apply?
Yeah. You may have seen that sort of large banner around town where we showcase, the driver opportunities, and you can actually just text in, "Hey, I'm interested," and then from there, someone will follow up with you about completing an application and the next steps.
I think that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank you guys for coming and sharing, giving us a look at what happens in your department. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Dr. Hooker.
Thank you.